Lake Maggiore's 3 hidden islands, Italy's most spectacular secret paradise you must visit. Welcome to one of Italy's most breathtaking secrets, where crystal clear waters meet towering alpine peaks, and where 3 magical islands hold centuries of stories waiting to be discovered. Today we're diving deep into Lake Maggiore, the crown jewel of northern Italy that will absolutely blow your mind. Picture this. You're standing on the shores of a lake so pristine it mirrors the sky like a giant sapphire. The morning mist dances across the water, while ancient villas peek through lush gardens that have been lovingly tended for generations. This isn't just any lake. This is Lake Maggiore, and trust me when I say it's about to become your next obsession. Lake Maggiore stretches for 65 kilometers between Italy and Switzerland, making it the second largest lake in Italy. But size isn't everything here. It's the sheer beauty and the incredible stories that make this place truly special. The lake has been captivating visitors for over 2,000 years, from Roman emperors to modern-day travelers seeking that perfect Instagram shot. What makes Lake Maggiore absolutely unique are its 3 stunning islands, each one more enchanting than the last. These aren't just rocky outcrops, these are floating gardens, palatial retreats, and living museums that will transport you to another world entirely. Let's start with the most famous of the 3, Isola Bella. When you first see this island, you might think you're hallucinating. Rising from the lake like something straight out of a fairy tale, Isola Bella is home to one of the most spectacular Baroque palaces in all of Europe. The Borromeo family transformed what was once a barren rock into a terraced paradise that looks like it's floating on the water. The palace itself is a masterpiece of 17th century architecture, with rooms so opulent they'll make Versailles jealous. But the real magic happens when you step into the gardens. Imagine 10 terraces cascading down toward the lake, filled with exotic plants from around the world. Peacocks strut across manicured lawns, while the scent of jasmine and roses fills the air. The Baroque garden design creates optical illusions that make the island appear larger than it actually is, and from certain angles, the entire structure looks like a pyramid rising from the water. What's absolutely mind-blowing is that all of this was created on what was essentially a pile of rocks. The Borromeo family spent decades importing soil, stone, and thousands of plants to create this floating masterpiece. Today, over 500,000 visitors come here every year, but somehow it never feels crowded because the magic of the place just absorbs you. But wait, it gets even better. Just a short boat ride away lies Isola Madre, the largest of the 3 islands and arguably the most romantic. If Isola Bella is the extravagant showstopper, then Isola Madre is the sophisticated beauty that takes your breath away quietly. Isola Madre is home to one of the most important botanical gardens in Italy. The mild climate of Lake Maggiore, protected by the surrounding Alps, creates a microclimate so perfect that exotic plants from 5 different continents thrive here. You'll find ancient Kashmir cypress trees, colorful azaleas, and rhododendrons so massive they look like they belong in a prehistoric forest. The 16th century palace on Isola Madre feels more intimate than its sister island, with rooms decorated in period furniture that tell the story of aristocratic life on the lake. But the real stars here are the gardens, where white peacocks roam freely and ancient trees create natural cathedrals of green. The entire island feels like stepping into a romantic novel where time has stood still. Then there's the 3rd jewel, Isola dei Pescatori, which is completely different from the other 2. This tiny island is the only one that's actually inhabited year-round. Home to about 50 residents who live in colorful houses clustered around narrow cobblestone streets. It's like discovering a secret village that exists in its own little world. Walking through Isola dei Pescatori feels like traveling back in time. The island has maintained its authentic fishing village atmosphere. With boats bobbing in the harbor and nets drying in the sun, the restaurants here serve some of the best fresh fish from the lake. And sitting on a terrace overlooking the water while enjoying a meal is pure magic. What's incredible is how each island has its own distinct personality. Isola Bella dazzles with its grandeur, Isola Madre enchants with its natural beauty, and Isola dei Pescatori charms with its authentic simplicity. Together, they create an experience that's impossible to find anywhere else in the world. But Lake Maggiore isn't just about the islands. The surrounding towns are equally spectacular. Stresa, the main gateway to the islands, is an elegant resort town that has been hosting royalty and celebrities for over a century. The Grand Hotel des Isles Baromies has welcomed everyone from Winston Churchill to Umberto Eco, and walking along the waterfront promenade feels like stepping into the golden age of travel. Verbania, with its stunning villa gardens, offers some of the most Instagram-worthy spots you'll ever see. Villa Taranto's botanical gardens contain over 20,000 plant species from around the world, creating a living rainbow that changes with the seasons. In spring, the azalea blooms turn the entire area into a pink and white paradise that looks almost surreal. The town of Baveno, famous for its pink granite that was used to build monuments around the world including parts of the Suez Canal, offers breathtaking views and charming piazzas where you can sip espresso while watching the world go by. Every corner of this lake region offers something incredible to discover. What makes Lake Maggiore truly special is how it engages all your senses. The sight of morning mist rising from perfectly still water, the sound of church bells echoing across the lake, the smell of Mediterranean plants thriving in an alpine setting, the taste of fresh fish caught that morning, and the feeling of stepping into a place where natural beauty and human artistry have combined to create something absolutely magical. The lake changes throughout the day and seasons in ways that will mesmerize you. Early morning brings that ethereal mist that makes everything look like a watercolor painting. Midday sun illuminates the gardens in brilliant color. Golden hour turns the entire lake into liquid gold, and evening brings a peaceful stillness that's incredibly restorative. Spring is spectacular with blooming azaleas and mild temperatures perfect for exploring. Summer brings warm days ideal for boat trips and swimming. Autumn paints the surrounding mountains in brilliant colors that reflect in the lake like a mirror. Even winter has its magic, with snow-capped peaks creating a dramatic backdrop for the still mild temperatures along the water. The boat trips between the islands and towns are experiences in themselves. As you glide across the perfectly clear water, you'll understand why this area has inspired poets, writers, and artists for centuries. The perspective from the water reveals hidden coves, secret gardens, and architectural details you'd never notice from land. Photography enthusiasts will find endless inspiration here. Every angle offers a perfect shot, from the dramatic silhouettes of the islands against mountain backdrops to intimate details in the Baroque gardens. The changing light throughout the day means you could photograph the same scene 10 times and get 10 completely different moods. Food lovers will discover a unique cuisine that blends Italian traditions with Swiss influences. The lake fish, particularly the delicate lavarello, is prepared in ways you won't find anywhere else. Local restaurants serve dishes that have been perfected over generations, often accompanied by wines from nearby vineyards that benefit from the same perfect microclimate as the gardens. Adventure seekers can explore hiking trails that lead to panoramic viewpoints high above the lake. Take the historic Stresa Matterhorn cable car for breathtaking alpine vistas, or even try water sports on the lake itself. The surrounding area offers everything from gentle walks through historic town centers to challenging mountain hikes with incredible rewards. What's amazing is how Lake Maggiore manages to feel both intimate and grand at the same time. You can have deeply personal moments sitting quietly in a garden listening to birdsong, and then be completely awed by the architectural magnificence of the palaces. It's a place that satisfies both your need for peaceful reflection and your desire for cultural enrichment. The three islands work together like movements in a symphony. Isola Bella provides the dramatic crescendo with its Baroque splendor. Isola Madre offers the lyrical middle movement with its romantic gardens and gentle beauty. Isola dei Pescatori gives you the gentle finale with its authentic charm and peaceful atmosphere. But here's what makes this place truly unforgettable. It's not just beautiful, it's alive. These aren't museum pieces frozen in time. They're living spaces that continue to evolve and surprise visitors. The gardens bloom in cycles throughout the year. The restaurants create new dishes using traditional techniques. And the local communities maintain traditions that go back generations while welcoming travelers from around the world. Lake Maggiore represents the very best of what travel can offer. It's educational without being dry, beautiful without being superficial, and accessible without being ordinary. Whether you're a history buff fascinated by aristocratic life, a nature lover drawn to botanical wonders, a photography enthusiast seeking perfect light, or simply someone who appreciates extraordinary beauty, this place will exceed your expectations. The memories you'll create here will last a lifetime. Standing in the Baroque gardens of Isola Bella, watching peacocks strut across ancient terraces while alpine peaks reflect in crystal-clear water, is the kind of moment that changes how you see the world. Walking through the intimate paths of Isola Maggiore, surrounded by exotic plants and the gentle sound of water lapping against stone, creates a sense of peace that stays with you long after you've left. Sharing a meal of fresh fish on Isola dei Pescatori, while watching the sun set over the lake and mountains, is the definition of living in the moment. These aren't just tourist activities. They're profound experiences that connect you to centuries of human creativity and natural beauty. If you're ready to discover one of Europe's most enchanting destinations, if you want to experience the perfect combination of natural wonder and human artistry, if you're looking for a place that will inspire and restore you in equal measure, then Lake Maggiore needs to be at the top of your travel list. Don't just dream about magical places, go experience them. Pack your camera, bring your sense of wonder, and prepare to fall in love with a destination that defines the word spectacular. Lake Maggiore isn't just a place you visit, it's a place that becomes part of you. Your adventure in this Italian paradise is waiting. The 3 islands are calling, the gardens are blooming, and the perfect light is dancing on the water right now. Don't wait another day to discover why Lake Maggiore has been captivating hearts and minds for over 2,000 years.